up, y'all? How y'all doing today? Again, it's me, Wanda. Welcome back to Uncut and Raw. I'm going live because I don't think I have enough space on my computer to do a video. So it's okay. Hey, whoever that is, how are you? You can say hi whenever you stop by. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Let me see. I wanna. So anyway, oh shit, I spelled that wrong. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for the likes, shares, comments, subscribes. I appreciate it, and the support is really, really nice of y'all. But I came back to continue with my story of the whole ether thief situation. Um, Matter of fact, I'm finished. I'm finished. Let me see. Actually, if you go back and look at my celebrities or thieves video and part two of the ether thief, then you'd pretty much be able to get caught up on what was said. So here's a continuation. I had a whole other vision. Okay. And so in this vision, I was up in like this super high, looked like a, a penthouse, but it was like on top of a mountain. And it had this gorgeous view of forest trees and mountains and things like that. The room that I was in was this huge room. You could tell it was a residence. You could tell somebody was living there. Um, and in this room, the room was empty. There was nothing in there except like bars, like a bar and uh maybe a kitchen off to the side. Like it looks like a residence, like a house, a home. And no one said anything. I just saw everything. Okay. And on one side, actually, I can give you the events leading up to this last vision I had. So in one vision, as I said, you will have to go and look at the ether thief and celebrity stealing energy and harvesting energy because that's what it's all about. That's what they're doing. Anyway, I digress. Um, 44 on the clock. So there was a huge statement that was made. There was a huge statement that was made that I heard after I put this ether thief video out. Like the Lord was pretty much showing me the progress of this situation because, like I said, whether people know it or not, everything, like anything that goes on, you can definitely go to God and say, hey, listen, this is what's happening. This is what I need, uh uh to help me on my path or whatever the case. Like this is, you go to God and you tell him exactly what's happening, how it's happening, so he be able to better assess 4444 on the clock. He be able to better assess, what he should do about it. Okay. So like I said, I went to the Lord, told him to judge the situation because I didn't like it. And I didn't like how I didn't like the turnout. I didn't like the results. It's wrong. It's like it's wrong. So um when after I told this ether story and I put it online, things just start coming, coming to pass. People just started like just the Lord was just showing me stuff, showing me all kind of stuff. And one thing is, as far as this particular situation goes, one thing was the husband of the said person that I called a ether thief or a energy harvester. That husband looked like he was in a situation where he was in a pickle. Like it was the from what I was channeling. I guess I was channeling this because it was literally being said to me that he's in a pickle and he's pretty much like this. My wife is dead. Like there was nothing that he could do about it. Right? There was nothing he could say. There was nothing he can do because of the proof that was in the pudding. The proof was in the pudding. It was all there right in front of you. The whole scenario, the whole situation, how it all went down, everything was right in front of you, and there was nothing anybody could do. That's how God works. He will put that plate that you served out, he'll sit that motherfucker right in front of you and say, now you eat it. Okay. But I digress again. So, the husband, like I said, I'm not gonna say the name again because, like I said, you have to go watch the video to get the name. I mean, it'll probably all make sense. So, um, like I said, he was looking like, and you could feel it. It was he was seeming. It was looking like he had no. I could feel that he had no choice but to go with what is real and what is right. Like he had no choice. He was like he had no other options, and that he had to leave the situation. And I think that's what it was. He had to leave the situation because of all the proof that was sitting in front of him. He saw it, and he's like, my hands are tied. There's nothing I could do about this, and that's just what it was. There was nothing he could do about it. Um. So then the Lord showed me another vision of how said husband had to go and sit down with the big bosses to refigure his approach, to redo what to redo all the time that was wasted dealing with this particular person. What was wasted, all the time, and the fact that somebody else knew what she did. They just didn't say anything. Somebody else knew what was going on, and they didn't say nothing. So it's just like, I guess for husbands to not be a part of the karma that's about to wreak havoc on your life, he said, I gotta get out of there. He got out of there. Get out. Get out of there. And whether people want to believe it or not, like in your heart of hearts, when you looked at this person on a video or on any type of platform, talking platform, interviews. Why do you think they stopped doing interviews? Because people can see right through you. The more interviews you do, the more people will basically break down who you are, break down your character, break down everything and anything that they know about you. Because it's either something that they could use or something that they could talk about, or something. They gotta have something on you. And this is with anybody. This is with anybody, especially in that industry. They got to make sure they have something to use on you. So, but I digress. The fact of the matter is, his husband felt as if you know, he wouldn't, the husband felt like, he couldn't do anything about it. And it was apparent that, the wife didn't have the mind to fix it. So the only thing you can do is tell the truth. That's all you can do. In the spirit, I heard a wife was dead. I heard that. That was in the spirit. I heard that. I'm not threatening anybody. I'm not putting out there anything that's gonna be harmful. I'm just sharing with you what was experienced here. So, like I said, like I said, husband was in an office waiting to see big wigs, waiting to see somebody where he can, so that he can refigure his life, I guess, or figure out what his next move was. Okay, and I guess he needed help doing it, or he needed some kind of permission, which I'm sure that was the case, but that's where he was in the situation, right? So, um, so back to this last situation that led up to the vision I just had a couple days ago. Like I said, we were in this huge, like a huge penthouse, like a huge room, a huge apartment. That's what it looked like, a big ass apartment. And it was huge, and it was no, like I said, it was no furniture or anything. Like the house was empty. Okay, and all you seen was this husband and this wife. You seen this wife over here on this side, turned towards me from where I was standing. She's turned towards me, and her legs are like moving, like she's coming towards me. Right, her legs are like moving, like she's coming towards me. Hi, whoever that is. Hello, like she's coming towards me, and had this, evil look on the face. But in my spirit, I knew there's got to be the, I guess, the entity that controls you, or whatever the case is. I don't know, however it was. What I'm looking at is this wife coming towards me, right? And I see that the husband, he jumps back in a booth, like a restaurant booth. But all I heard was booth, get back in the booth. And he jumps back in there, and he's happy as a lark. Like, I'm finna get back in the booth. And that's cool because you like to see other people happy. I like to see people happy. I'm not one to shit on somebody's parade or feelings unnecessarily. Like, you do what you have to do necessarily, right? Um. So then, like I said, this wife is coming towards me, and so I come out of that vision, and then a day later, the situation is, being talked about. This is something that's literally being talked about in the spirit, y'all. And next thing you know, I get another vision of said wife. This time we're in it looked like maybe a warehouse, or it was just a dark, wet, cold place. That's where we was. And this wife is coming towards me once again. Only this time she's got, she was coming out of fire, and she had like a big blast of fire behind her, um, sizzling and burning. And I'm standing there like, you coming towards me as if I wasn't shook or nothing. Like, what I'm scared for? I'm not scared of you. You don't rule me. You don't rule over me. I haven't done anything wrong. So anything you bring this way, believe me, it's either blocked, or you got a war on your hands. So what's up? Like, what's up? What you want to do? That's where I'm at with it. Because first of all, don't nobody have no business stealing from you spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Don't steal from me. This when you steal from a person, it's like you wasting. If you're stealing mentally, if you're stealing spiritually, if you're stealing from a person, it's not, it wouldn't be, it's not good. Okay, what if somebody stole from you? Especially spiritually, if you're energy harvesting from someone, you're stealing what God gave to them. You're taking what God meant for them. You're basically taking the particular things that God put in their life, whether it was to help somebody else or not, or it's just something that they should keep for themselves as a skill. This is something that God gave them, and you're stealing it, a gift. You're stealing a gift. These are God's gifts. If you're stealing something that God gave to somebody else, you're stealing from God because God is the source of that skill. God is the source of that particular situation. And you go in thinking it's okay to just take it, and then you not have to deal with the karma behind it. If you feel that way, or if you've been thought that way, you are absolutely delusional, because the Lord is going to come back. He going to grab his stuff, grab his person, and he going to make you pay for whatever it is that you're doing. It's automatic karma. Automatic. Now imagine the Lord might not get to the situation right away, right then and there, but believe me, it's on the list. It's on the things to do list. He got a huge thing to do list, huge. So, but I digress once again. I just wanted to get on here and tell y'all that ever since I put that out there, like apparently it's been catching wind or catching some type of ground or something, because this wife or this thing or whatever it is coming towards me. I don't think that they'll reach. But I think that just the fact that me knowing that you're coming towards me, and then on top of that, you probably try to hide the fact that you're coming towards me. We know you come. I know you coming towards me. I saw you. So pray. But I mean, y'all pray for me. Okay, y'all can pray for me if you want to. You can pray for me. But I know God got my back. I know God got my back, and I know He'll never falter. I know that God would never like just allow the nonsense that people try to put out there on you or about you to be true. Um, I will see y'all again in a minute. I'm probably gonna go live because of the the thing that won't let me record. If it do, okay. So I'll let you know. Um but so see you guys next time. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the like, comment, share, subscribe. Love you guys, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye bye.